Hi, I'm George, and this video is going to be showing you how to set up a sugarcane farm. Now the reason I need that is we need to make paper for making bookshelves, for eventually setting up an enchantment on this axe I'm holding so that we can then take that bee nest in the background there and move it someplace else. It requires silk touch. That's the easy answer. The hard answer is how do you actually get that silk touch? So we'll start off by doing a farm here for sugarcane. For a lot of books, we need a lot of paper, and for a lot of paper, we need a lot of sugarcane. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, here's the basic idea. I want to take that bee nest back there, and I want to move that bee nest and put it way over there at the side of my house where I have some wheat growing. That will then help the bees to fly around over those flowers over there, over the wheat, and help the wheat grow faster. But to do that easily, I want to move that nest right there. Now, to do a nest move, you need to have an axe, and it has to be enchanted with silk touch. And that's where this gets tricky, is getting that silk touch on there. So, let me just switch my view around here. There we go. And let's take a look at what's going to be required for this. I'll just go my back door over here. And I have a setup, little library setup for an enchantment. You can see it's right over here. There we go. Basic enchantments are right in here. And then to get full power on this, we need to have all these bookcases. To build the bookcases, you need a lot of books. And to make the books, you need a lot of paper. And to make the paper, you need a lot of that sugarcane. So that's where we're going to be starting, is with that sugarcane farm. Now, this is a real easy one to do. To get that set up, as you just saw over there, we need to have a lot of sugarcane. Now, way over here, I have some sugarcane just sitting there. It's not much. It's just 4 or 5 bits in here, and it has some water right down there. So that's a pretty good start. That's all you really need to set this up. So let's go ahead and get that set up. I'm going to first switch over into survival mode. So do this all in survival mode, and I'll build a little sugarcane farm right back over in there. Okay, so for survival mode, I'm just going to do a little game mode here. There we are. We're now in survival mode, so that's fine. And we need to just make some space here in our dirt. I'm going to put this way over here, and I'll start right there. Just like that. And then in here we need to put in some water. And then just to the side of that, we'll be able to place in the sugarcane. So I'll take some water. Let's just jump in here and get those pieces out of there. There we go. Now to do this, obviously we're going to have some water available, at least just to get started. And that's why I have that right over here. So I'll just come down here and let's grab some water. Come back over here and get this filled up. There we go. One more should do it for us. Once we have enough water over there, we can then just take water right from this location. Okay, that looks good. Once you have water in here, you can then plant your sugarcane right along the side. It's going to take a lot of water and a lot of sugarcane to do that. The water's pretty easy though. Just take my axe a little bit faster. There we go. I'll do a couple of these. The nice thing about water is over here where it's kind of sitting, and I can take it from there and then fill it in down here. So once I have it set up where it's steady like that, it's real easy then just to come in and continue that on down. So the idea is to build a fairly long setup down here and get a lot of this sugarcane going. Let's go just a little bit further in here. There we are. And grab some water and just begin to fill this in. There we go. And I can take it from down here now. And just fill that in so we have our water all nicely set. There we go. And then sugarcane all along this one side. And it will grow up to 3 tall. So while we're waiting, I'm going to come in here and then take some spruce slabs. You can put spruce slabs right on top of the water like that. That way you can actually walk in here without dropping into that trench. Now the spruce slabs actually get waterlogged, which means, interestingly enough, you can still grab the water right through it. Here's our bucket. And there we go. I just grabbed the water right through that slab, so you can easily refill your water. Now once you have this, we can come in and we can put in another row right down here and give us even more sugarcane. So it's simply a matter of putting in enough rows. Little problem right in here. Let's just see what that's all about. So it's just a matter of having enough rows in here to be able to then put in enough sugarcane so you can then grab it very easily, and then you're all set. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. Get those. I think we've got that fixed now. So a couple of those and a couple of these. Now you can do a whole bunch of these rows, but you'll need to have, like this, a row of water in the middle, which can have the slabs on top if you want to. It's the easy way to do it. And then on either side of that, you have your sugarcane. So let's just go over here. I'm just sticking with the axe right now because I have it available. Of course, this would go a little bit faster if I was using a shovel, but for this video, this is good enough. Goes pretty quickly in here. So once you have your second trough down, we can then put in 2 more rows of that sugarcane. Once this is filled with water, over here, and I'll just grab some water right out of there. There it is. And we'll begin to fill up this second trough here. And once that is set down here, I can then grab the water right from the spot there where the water is kind of still, and then just fill it on down. So just work back and forth in here and continue to fill down, and we get the whole trench filled up. There we go. Once that's done, we can then put down more sugarcane. I'll go back and grab those other pieces there in just a little bit. We'll go ahead and just finish this. So this gives us 2 rows of sugarcane and then a row of slabs to walk on. Again, these will get waterlogged, so you can then take them out or get the water right through that. There we go. And then once the sugarcane is grown, it's very easy to harvest that. Do that in just a second here. There we go. And I'll grab those pieces right there. We knocked those off as we were getting this thing set up. Okay, we're out of water down here, so there we go. So there's your basic layout for a real simple sugarcane farm. It's really easy to do. Now to harvest the sugarcane, it's a cinch. Wait until it's 3 tall, like it is right here, and then just hit the middle one. And that gives you the top and the middle. And fill in the water, there it is. So once you have those top and middle cut off, this will then grow back up again. If you cut clear to the bottom like that, it's not going to grow back. So always cut from the middle and then take the middle and the top. I'll just go ahead and leave that as is. Let's now switch over and we'll go over and take a look at what it will take to make paper over here with that sugarcane. It's real straightforward. Let's just walk way over here. And right around over here I have a crafting table right there. There it is. Let's just open that up and take our sugarcane, and then if you do 3 sugarcane in here, that gives you 3 sheets of paper right there. So it's just a matter of coming in here and then putting in a lot of sugarcane and grabbing as much of that paper as you can. There's 24 sheets already, and then we'll have everything we need to go in and do or create those books. So that's the first step, is just making a lot of sugarcane so you can then make the paper from the sugarcane. Now, as you saw here, 3 sugarcane gives you 3 papers. So I did 30 of those and I have a total here of 30 sheets of paper. Now for one book, you need to have 3 sheets of paper and 1 piece of leather. So that's the next step, is to get a lot of leather. We'll do that in the next video. Just go back and take a look outside, see how our sugarcane farm is doing. Okay, it's just sitting there. You can see back there, one of those has now gotten to the 3rd level, 3 tall. I can plant more sugarcane right down here, do a few more rows of this, and they'll be all set to gather enough sugarcane to give us enough paper to build all the books that we need. Now, to make the bookcases for around the enchanting table, we'll need 15 bookcases And to get that, we'll need 135 sheets of paper, so 135 sugarcane. That's actually not that much. Won't take that long to get that once you have these things in place. So we already have 3 of those now at the 3 high, so it's going pretty fast. So there you go. That's the first stage here to eventually be set up to be able to take that nest off of that tree and move that someplace else. By getting that Silk Touch enchantment, the first thing we need, of course, is a lot of paper, and that's why we have our basic sugarcane farm all set up right here. Again, this is real easy to do. You can do this very quickly at a beginning level inside of Minecraft, not using anything special or exotic, just grabbing some sugarcane and then laying it out like that. If you had fun with this video, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to click on share and share the video as well. The more likes and shares I get, the more videos I can make. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I do several Minecraft videos every single week, so you won't miss on any of those. Hit that subscribe button as well, and also that bell icon so you'll get notified when my new videos go up. I do a lot of other videos as well, and you can find out more about that in my channel. So there you go. And I'll see you next time.